Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This video is extra exciting because I'm taking you along on a trip to Paris with my mom and me. So we're taking the train from Rotterdam in the Netherlands to Paris Gare du Nord. It takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, so that's really great. And I love traveling to Paris by train. I actually never traveled there in any other way. We never take the plane or the car because the train is just so ideal and really nice. And we brought some lunch because we left around 2 p.m. I think. My mom made this really nice and healthy beetroot salad, and it's literally so delicious. It's like beetroot, couscous, and black olives, so it's really easy but really nice. And for the rest of the ride, I just did a bit on my laptop. I did some studying, but not a lot to be honest, because I wanted to take this as some leisure time. And of course I played some Animal Crossing because like literally you have to when you're traveling, right? And I took a little nap so I could arrive feeling energized and just ready for the trip, because traveling always makes me kind of tired and I just love napping in the train. So after 3 hours we arrived in the Gare du Nord, and we just walked to the hotel because it was only like a 20-minute walk. I was wearing heels, so that wasn't perfect, but I knew this when I was packing my shoes, but I just didn't really have any comfortable shoes that would go with my outfit, so I thought I'm just gonna do it, I'm strong, you know. So we arrived at the hotel and it turned out to be in this really cute little street, and I thought it was so adorable, and we also thought it was probably quite cozy and quiet because it's not along the main street, it's just like this little side street with just some houses. So yeah, it's really nice. So we just arrived in the hotel. We have a really pretty, quite small room, but it's good enough for 2 people, and we won't be here a lot anyway, but it's really cute. And we're in this like really pretty small street. I'm gonna try to show you. We're on the 6th floor, so here you can see the street, and there's a beautiful tree over there. And I think these buildings are just so pretty. And I really like the balcony over there, the one on the left, because it has all these flowers, and I just imagine living there and like having my coffee on the balcony like every morning. And I feel like the people who live there are just really like, I don't know, cozy, I guess. I don't know, like I feel like plant people are always nice people. And then over here you can see the Sacré-Cœur, which is actually really close to our hotel, so that's really nice. And let me just try to show you the room, so you can guess which bed is mine. Here's my little bear, her name is Bianca. And I think the walls are really cute with the little ornament. There's this little table over here with the orchid. It's a bit messy now because it's a small room and we needed to put our stuff somewhere. And this is the bathroom. And also I feel like they knew that I was coming because they have pink toilet paper and it's like the perfect shade of pink, so that's really cute. So yeah, looking forward to staying here. And unfortunately the room is on the 6th floor and I'm afraid of elevators, so I have to walk up and down the stairs every time, and then my mom just takes the elevator, but I can put my bags with her in the elevator, so it's fine, but it's not ideal. As it was still pretty early when we got to the hotel, we decided to go out for some drinks and to take a walk through the neighborhood. We also came across this really cute cafe, which is called Le Vrai Paris, and it had like these really pretty flowers and like all different colors, and I just think it looked so pretty. And after that we decided to hike up the hill de Montmartre to go see the Sacré-Cœur and to enjoy the view from there. Also, I don't know if you remember from Emily in Paris, but when Mindy takes Emily to like supposedly the prettiest street in Paris, Well, apparently that's called Rue de l'Abreuvoir or something. I will put it in the screen because my pronunciation is not the best. But apparently that's in Montmartre, so that's super cool. And I think we're actually going to search it later. So we currently arrived at the Sacré-Cœur. I think it looks so beautiful at night with all these lights. Like, it's extra impressive and beautiful, and yeah, I just really like the look of it. Of course, it was extremely crowded here because this is like one of the most touristic places in Paris, but we still wanted to visit it just once again for fun. And also we ran into a random open air concert, like just spontaneous. Some guys started singing Let It Be and it was so cozy. Let me show you.
One more time I go. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Wonderful, like with the wisdom. Let it be. One more time once again. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
After the Sacré-Cœur, we just decided to end the night with some drinks again. Good morning, guys! It's the start of day 2 right now, and we're visiting Musée de la Vie Romantique to have some breakfast in the beautiful tea garden. I chose a rose lemon cake and some ginger tea, and my mom had the lemon curd cake, I believe. I think this is such a beautiful place. It's the 3rd time we're here, I believe, and it's just such like cottagecore, fairy core location, and it's beautiful for just relaxing with a cup of tea. And there's also a museum in this beautiful house next to the garden. They have like some romantic paintings, and like their collection also changes, so it's always nice to visit, and I also believe it's free, so that's amazing. And after the museum we visited Galerie Lafayette. They exist for 50 years now, so that's why this weird yellow balloon is hanging there. But I thought the ceiling was so beautiful, so I had to show you. And then after a short stop at Lafayette, we arrived at the Opera, where we had booked tickets for a noon show. And our seats were at this really pretty balcony, like it felt like such fancy seats. And as you may have noticed, I'm a little bit obsessed with Emily in Paris, but like our private balcony was like a little bit the same as the one that Pierre Cardot had. I think it might actually be like exactly the same. It's in this episode where they are going to the Swan Lake, and then Emily goes to confront Pierre about the fact that she is not Rungard, or actually like that he needs Rungard people, I guess. Anyway, if you saw the series, you probably know what I'm talking about, and if you didn't, then you probably don't care what I'm talking about. So let's move on. Unfortunately, I was unable to film during the show because it was forbidden, but I can show you a little bit around the opera. This is just a really beautiful building that you can also visit if you haven't booked the show. Like, many people just go here for sightseeing and to do photo shoots. Like, I saw so many people in like really fancy clothing doing some photo shoots. And of course, I also had to show off my Liz Lisa dress that I picked out specifically for the occasion, because it has like this really pretty music box ballet theme, so I felt like I had to wear it at the opera. By the way, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit different than in the beginning of the video. It's because I'm recording the second part while I'm a little bit sick, so my apologies. So after our show at the opera, we decided to go to a little supermarket and get a picnic that we decided to eat at the side of the Seine with a view on the Eiffel Tower, so it was like the perfect Parisian picnic. So next up we went to Musée Galliera, which is the Paris Fashion Museum, and it's located in this really beautiful classical building with these really nice gardens around it. It's like a little park with this fountain and all these benches where it's really nice to just sit and relax in the sun. And there are also some flower fields that I want to show you right now. And I even saw a blossom tree, but it was quite small and like the lighting wasn't very good, so I wasn't able to do a photo shoot there. But I still wanted to show you because I think it looks so beautiful with like the Eiffel Tower in the background. Like if the lighting was a bit better here, it could have been a postcard, like literally. So the reason we decided to go to this museum was because I read on a fashion blog that the museum currently has a temporary exhibition about the fashion designer Albert Elbaz. I actually didn't know him before, but I thought that the collection sounded really cool because it's set up like a fashion show, and the designs were all like beautiful gowns and dresses by several fashion designers like Yves Saint Laurent, Balenciaga, Prada, and they were all like a tribute to Albert Elbaz, so I thought this was really beautiful. Hi again. So it's now almost 7 p.m. We just got back in the hotel and we took a little nap because, as I told you before, I didn't have the best sleep last night, so I just needed to rest a little bit after going to the museum. And now we're just going to search for a restaurant in our neighborhood. I think I told you that we are staying in Montmartre, and it's actually such a pretty neighborhood, and yesterday we already saw a lot of pretty restaurants over here, so we thought let's just take it easy tonight and not travel too far and just, yeah, take some time to walk around. And we actually ended up in this really cute pizza place really near to our hotel, so that was absolutely great, and they had like the best pizza, so I was so happy. Hi guys, good morning. So it's the start of day 3 right now. We're all ready and we're going to the Louvre today. We have a reservation for 12:30 and it's like 10:30 right now, so we still have some time to get breakfast. So we're going to this place called Wild and the Moon, and they have like a lot of vegetarian and vegan options, so that's great. So we're gonna go check that out. So now we're gonna walk to the metro and then see from there. But at least I did have a really good night's sleep, so that's great. It was a lot less noisy, even though now the noise is back. But anyway, the weather is really great too. As you can see, it's really pretty out here. Also, I found out that the hotel has a cat and it's really cute, so I'm gonna try to film that later. So we're now walking to Wild and the Moon. This is a restaurant that I found online while doing some research for things that I wanted to do in Paris. And I think that it sounded really cool because they have like all these creative smoothie bowls and like granola bowls and like all these different bowls basically, and salads. And I really liked that everything was vegan or vegetarian, because I'm a vegetarian and sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to find places that have like many options. But actually in Paris, like actually in most big cities, it's becoming more and more easy. And my breakfast was like this pink granola bowl with hot oat milk and with some fruits, of course. Like I have some banana, kiwi, blackberries, which I really like, and it was so sweet and delicious. I think there was also some maple syrup, so that was really nice. And I had these really strange like black coffee. I think it had like activated charcoal in it or something, so it was supposed to be super healthy. And it also tasted quite nice, but it was a little bit strange, like it looks very strange. So after a really delicious and healthy breakfast, we were all energized to walk to the Louvre. Look how pretty the magnolias are starting to bloom. I'm so excited. So we're now in the gardens of the Louvre. I think these are called Jardin Les Tuileries. Excuse my French, it's really not good, but yeah, it's so pretty over here. Also, the weather is so nice today. Like, it's really summer weather. Like, I'm wearing my winter coat, but I really didn't have to. Look at all these pretty flowers. It's actually the 21st of March right now. So spring has officially started today. And my little fairy heart couldn't be happier. And of course, I simply could not resist taking a little video with this super pretty blossom tree. You guys know me, I love blossoms so much. And then we just continued our walk to the Louvre. We passed this really impressive arch that I don't know the name of, I'm sorry guys. Anyway, over there in the distance you can see the little pyramid of the Louvre that we have to go through to get our tickets scanned and also to get our bags checked because they're pretty strict with that. Anyway, right now we're in the Louvre. I thought these ceilings were so beautiful, so I just had to show them. It's like a palace, it's so nice. And we actually went to the Louvre again this time because they had a temporary exhibition of these really cool like crowns and jewels. I think they actually belong to the private collection of some King Louis, but I don't know which Louis because there were many of them. But yeah, this was the collection that inspired Yves Saint Laurent to create many of his clothing pieces. So it was like a specific Yves Saint Laurent exhibition. But we also went to see some of the permanent collection, like this really pretty like cottagecore painting that I just had to show you because it's so peaceful. I'm personally really into paintings from like the Romanticism era because I think they just give off such like calm and peaceful vibes and I just like that a lot. And then after going to the Louvre we decided to walk to the Notre Dame because it's kind of a tradition of ours to go to the Notre Dame in the evening. And as you may know, the Notre Dame is actually located on an island in the Seine. It's called Ile de la Cité. So obviously you have to cross a bridge to get to there. And the view from the bridge is just so beautiful, especially when the sun is setting. And for some reason it just gives me such Emily in Paris vibes. But to be honest, like all the time we were here, I kept recognizing stuff from the series. For example, like in the opera, we walked these stairs on which she dumped this kind of douchey guy, I don't remember his name. And also the balcony where our seats were was really similar to the one that Pierre had. Hi guys, and good morning from Paris one last time. So we're in the hotel now, we're all packed up. So here's my luggage, and I also have my backpack on my back. We're gonna go to a bakery now to have breakfast, and after that we're going to the metro, and we're going to the Angelic Pretty store, so that's gonna be fun. And then at 4:30 we are taking Thalys back to the Netherlands. Oh my god, guys, this toast is so good. I love Parisian breakfast. Also, I've really been challenging my fear of metros and elevators while we were in Paris. I am a little bit claustrophobic, so the metro and small elevators really freak me out most of the time, but I've really been challenging that fear and overcoming it, so I'm really proud of myself actually. So on our way to the Angelic Pretty store, we decided to stop by a chocolatier because my mom wanted to buy some chocolate as a present for my brother and my dad. And it was really close to the store. And then what could possibly be the highlight of my trip? The Angelic Pretty store. Oh my god, these dresses are so beautiful. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to film in the store, so I cannot show you, but I can definitely recommend going there if you ever get a chance because it was so beautiful. And actually after that it was time to head to the train. Unfortunately I didn't film any outro, so thank you so much for watching guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and stay magical. Bye bye.